Hello there, folks. I'm here in Washington, D.C., and I'm sorry I'm using my camera. I'm going to get a new one this month, so bear with me for a few more weeks. We're almost there, but for now, I guess I'll have to do. But hopefully you guys can see this all right. Gorgeous, incredible house. This is, I mean, way more incredible than I remembered even, and I remember this was an amazing yard. It's funny, I haven't been here in a while because I don't really come through here, but it's like this is one of the closest exotic yards that I filmed to my house. This is right near my house, and I actually originally found this. I was in DC looking for, someone told me about a house with some big trackies in this area, and I haven't been able to find that. I was actually literally just driving through to look for that house again, and I decided to stop and make a video. But this is literally like 2 miles from my house, so it's really close. And gosh, this yard is unbelievable. First of all, the musabaju, I mean, this is like just a, I mean, champion musabaju. Look at the size of this. Just absolutely massive. You can see the foliage is starting to get a bit tattered as the cold comes. I mean, again, it's like 70, 71 right now. It's gonna be in the 70s the next 2 days. Then it's gonna really drop down. Lows in the 30s, highs in like the, you know, around 50 or even a little below. So it's actually gonna really start to drop off. These will probably start seeing damage on these pretty soon. But as of now, they're looking great. I mean, most musabaju look good. A lot of the younger ones, yeah, you'll just, the smaller ones especially, you start to see that sort of tattered foliage. But again, I mean, these are, you know, these plants last a long time here in DC. You know, they're probably like 8 months plants at least, 8, 9 months here in DC of beautiful green foliage. So really awesome, and I'm really ashamed to say that I don't have any. I still have to get some, but just absolutely amazing. And these are really just huge and crazy. I mean, a staple of any exotic garden in the DC area, which is just one of the many reasons I need to get them. This house, by the way, is just unbelievable. Look at this. Looks like something out of the Southwest. Absolutely gorgeous. They even have the chilies by the door. That's like a, I don't know what that is, but I've seen it in New Mexico. I've seen it in the Southwest when I was there. And just like Santa Fe, every house has that. So super cool, beautiful tiles, everything. The whole everything about it's gorgeous. And this yard, let's just go through this because this is insane. First of all, under the musabaju, almost, you know, dwarfed by it, but still incredibly impressive, is this beautiful needle palm back here. Good size to it, really nice. And you can see the foliage, definitely, I don't know if it's a shade grown appearance, but I mean, needle palms are, you know, surprisingly diverse in the different forms they can take, the different shapes. You know, if you prune them, they can look like a trachea almost, young ones at least. And then you know, this one has very like almost spindly foliage. I guess maybe it's the shade, but I mean, just a beautiful specimen, really nice and wide. Yeah, check that out, gorgeous. So yeah, most common palm in the DC area, of course, fully hardy here. Over here, we've got another palm that is fully hardy here. The beautiful dwarf palmetto, say minor. Beautiful, look, got some seed on it. Really nice specimen. I remember this from last time. I think they had a waggy out also, Trichops wagnerianus, in a pot last time. I guess they brought the pot in maybe, or maybe it's planted, I don't know what. But yeah, either way, really, really nice. And gorgeous yucca here. Looks like yucca gloriosa maybe, I'm not sure. Yeah, any yucca experts here, I should really ask them because they probably have all sorts of specialty yucca planted. I bet these are like some rare species, I don't know. But I'm not the best with yucca ID besides like the common ones. This is, I mean, but this yard, I mean, clearly they are succulent experts. This is probably the you know, the one at the zoo I said was the greatest cactus garden in DC, public cactus garden. This is probably the greatest private cactus garden, and in terms of pure species, they got a lot more than the zoo. I mean, check this out, species that I had no idea could grow in DC. Amazing. I mean, I don't even know many of these species are. Echinocereus there. Gorgeous. Just look at these. Again, I'm no expert on this, but I'm trying to get more into cacti. I mean, I've always been very interested in them. I'm trying to learn more about them and about the many different species, because they are native to 45 out of the 50 U.S. states, 45 of the 48 continental U.S. Contiguous U.S. states. So that's a pretty remarkable thing in and of itself. And we've got native cacti here in Maryland, which I actually just made a video on, so stay tuned for that. You know, my video on Aztec Island, wild Eastern prickly pear there, and there's again some growing within 15 minutes of my house. So it's native across Maryland, from the mountains to the sea, and across the country. Super cool. I just love cacti. But look at all these species here, unbelievable. This garden is just really crazy cool. Beautiful prickly pear there. I don't know what that is, but really tons of spines on it. Then they got tags on this, which is so cool. I really do need to speak to these people. I've been meaning to for a while, and I'm super excited. I think I've actually seen these people post on Facebook, the owners of this house. It's just a complete coincidence that, you know, I've seen this house and I saw them post on Facebook. But yeah, I would love to talk to them. Check this out. Gorgeous eastern hemlock here. Of course, this is the native conifer, of course. You know, not in any way related to any of these exotic plants, but still a cool one. And hopefully has been treated. I don't know, because as you may know, the hemlock woolly adelgid invasive disease has been going around killing hemlocks in the area and up and down the East Coast. It's really tragic because these are one of our few, you know, conifers that are you see around here. They're not too common in the DC area, but becoming increasingly scarce. But thankfully, we have some beautiful groves in the area that have been protected. People, you know, inject them and give them treatment, but unfortunately, they just are defenseless naturally against these invasive predators that are attacking these beetles. Anyways, enough about that. On to some more cacti here. Look at these gorgeous cholla. I mean, that is just stunning. Huge, probably about, oh God, at least like 2-3 feet. Yeah, no, I mean, at least 3 feet probably. Beautiful. This is just looks like our classic eastern prickly pear here. Can't go wrong with that. Just gorgeous. Punchihima fusa, and you can see all the pads. Mine does not have any pads currently, so that's pads. All the pears themselves, the fruit. So that's just awesome. I'll check that out. And you can eat those, completely edible. The cholla as well produce edible fruit. More cholla here and more back there. I don't know any of these species. I'm terrible with species ID. These look a bit like mine, like the Apuntia, Cylindropuntia, imbricata, but I don't know. I mean, several of these look different. This one looks a lot thinner stems, a little thinner segments, so that's really cool. And then these little cacti here, this looks like a bit like Apuntia fragilis, brittle prickly pear. I wouldn't be surprised. This little one here, just gorgeous. It's got these really cool like clumping look. I like that. These are just gorgeous. I absolutely have no idea what these are, but I mean, just a stunning specimen. And actually, it's funny. These actually don't look like Apuntia. What was I gonna say? Apuntia fragilis. These look like Apuntia fragilis. The longer spines and smaller segments. These ones have thicker, larger like pads, larger bulbs, and smaller little glochids. So these actually look like a different species. I don't know which it is, but gorgeous cacti there. I mean, you just have, I have no idea, but all told, probably dozens of species in this garden of cacti alone. Just incredible. And more back there I can't even see on the far side. Just an amazing garden. I've been trying to expand my cactus garden. The problem is it's in a tiny little area, so I can't really plant too many more species without either moving it. I was thinking about either moving all of them or maybe just starting a second cactus garden. I don't know. I'm gonna try to just jam some more species in there, but there's so many more cacti I want to get. And you know, prickly pear, which are common here, I absolutely love, but I really want to try some of these ones. This looks like a hedgehog or something. Hedgehog cactus. Just a gorgeous species. I'm assuming these are all hardy here. I don't think I've ever been here in winter, but I'm gonna come in winter to check on this place. Yeah, these are all been here for several years now, at least that I've been coming by here. I came by here now over a year ago, last time, but just amazing. Another little cactus in there, right there. Again, as I said, gorgeous cholla. This house is just unbelievable. So yeah, some good ideas and inspiration, showing you that you know, if you're in a cold zone, if you're in a temperate zone, do not be tempered, I guess I should say, by the you know, what your zone looks like or feels like or what you think you can plant there, because there is a lot, you know, there's so many incredible cacti, succulents, palms, bananas, you know, live oaks, etc., that you can plant in these colder climates as well. This garden's unbelievable. Looks like something right out of the Southwest. It really does. I mean, with the cacti, the gorgeous house, really just a stunning place. So yeah, check that out, folks. Oh, sorry, the light is terrible. Anyways, yeah, here in Washington, D.C., amazing garden. All right, folks, like and subscribe for more videos. Stay tuned. Take care. Just an amazing garden. Have a good one, folks.